Trusted governance is critically important in today's chaotic business environment where risks are constantly changing and impacting objectives. It requires an approach that we integrate strategy, where we set our objectives, so strategy to objectives, to the performance of those objectives, to managing uncertainty to those objectives, which is risk management. Risk is the effect of uncertainty on objectives, according to ISO 31000. This is critically important that we have trusted governance that moves from the strategy down to the risks, and in that context, through the objectives and performance, and bringing all this together to have trusted governance. If we do so, we will be a resilient organization, but even better, we'll be an agile organization. Resilience is the ability to recover from an event, while the agility is the ability to see what's coming at us and prepare the organization and potentially avoid event or mitigate that event. All that's necessary. Trusted governance means an organization that has risk agility and risk resilience.
In the integrated GRC approach, we have to consciously decide to implement resilience. How do we reach resilience? By implementing a business continuity management system. I would summarize 3 steps for that. First step, identifying what is critical, process-wise, location-wise, asset-wise. Doing this with a business impact analysis then leads to the result to identify the critical processes. Second step would be, here comes the risk management part now, to identify those risks that could lead to interruption of those critical processes, locations or assets. And in the third step, we have to identify measures that we implement to, on the one hand, preventively avoiding risks to occur, and on the other hand, reacting on risks once they occurred with emergency response plans and crisis management.
The Italian car racer Mario Andretti once said, "If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough." That's a beautiful quote illustrating that risk, performance and controls are intertwined. They hang together. Now I picture this as the house of governance. Governance is the framing, the overarching concept, defining how an organization is controlled and directed. In my house of governance, performance is on the top floor, risk management on the second floor, and the foundation makes all the difference. The foundation requires understanding, mutual understanding, which can be helped by internal auditing. Internal auditing can be a gardener of governance, nurturing and helping mutual understanding to make it work, to establish an effective and adequate governance system.
According to the World Economic Forum, we are in the age of a polycrisis. The risk landscape has never been more interconnected, dynamic and complex than today. For risk managers, of course, this is quite a challenge to oversee this, to connect the dots, especially if risk management is run in silos, as it often is the case. The consequence are blind spots, not being able to see interconnections between risks, and it's very hard to anticipate disruptions, or with other words, to become resilient. The answer is an interconnected risk landscape needs an integrated risk management approach, and that's what we call trusted governance. In a trusted governance, risk management activities are well connected and are also tied to company objectives to protect what truly matters. So we believe trusted governance is the fundament for a resilient organization.